I'm Amy from Doodle Dog Designs.
Today I'm going to show you how you can easily resize punch needle patterns using your computer. Let's get started. Sometimes I love a pattern, but it isn't quite the right size that I need. So if the copyright of the pattern allows, I will resize the punch needle pattern to make it work for me. I'm going to show you how I do this using one of my free patterns. This pattern is available in my free pattern library. I'll put the link in the description below. And the punching pattern is 3.5 inches wide by 4.5 inches tall. So I will show you how to make that smaller and larger. If you have a paper pattern, take a picture of just the line drawing of the punch needle pattern. You could use either your phone or a camera. After you take the picture, you can import it onto your computer. If you have a digital pattern, you can take a screenshot of just the pattern. I will put links in the description below showing how to do that on a Mac or a PC. I'm going to get very close to the edges of the pattern and just take the screenshot of the pattern. The next step is to import the pattern into a word processor. You could use Google Docs or a word processor on your computer. I'm going to show you first using Google Docs. You open up Google Docs and click on blank to start a new document. And then you'll choose insert an image that you upload from the computer. Choose the file. And then once you have it in there, you can size it as you like. If you notice up here on the top, it has a ruler. So you could size the pattern smaller or larger. If, say, I wanted it to be 2.5 inches wide, or I could make it really large. If I wanted it to be 6 inches wide, I could make it large. If you resize it using the boxes on the side or the bottom, it will change the aspect ratio and make it fatter or narrower. If you want to maintain the same ratios, you need to use the box at the bottom right to drag it larger or smaller. And if you mess up and do it wrong, you can always choose undo from your edit menu. And when you have that finished, you can save it or print it. If you prefer to use a word processor, it's pretty much the same process. You're going to import the pattern into the word processor. I'm doing this on a Mac, so I'm using Pages, but the process would be much the same using a word processor on a PC. So I'm going to import my screenshot. And then from here on the Mac, it will actually tell you the size of the picture as you're changing the size. The image will only resize proportionally unless you change the setting of the image. To do that, you can go over here to the Format menu in the sidebar and click Arrange, and then unclick the Constrain Proportions. And from here, you can actually even change the size manually if you know exactly what size you want it to be. But after you unclick that button, you can make it fatter or longer or skinnier, however you want it to look. So if you want to make sure the proportions stay the way they are in the original pattern, you would make sure that Constrain Proportions is checked. But if you want to be able to make some adjustments to that, you can uncheck that. After you have the pattern the size you want, you can save it or print it, and then you're ready to trace the pattern onto your weaver's cloth and get started punching.
Be sure to click the like button and subscribe below. I'll see you next time. Bye.